Samsung's next big wave of product launches is starting to take shape, and the latest leaks suggest the company could unveil multiple high-profile devices within the next 3 to 4 months. After battery details surfaced for the Galaxy Tab S12 Plus, new information is now pointing to 2 of Samsung's most anticipated upcoming wearables. The first ever Samsung smart glasses, widely referred to as the Galaxy Glasses, and the next generation Galaxy Watch 9, and while specs like cameras, chips, and AI features will grab headlines, battery capacity leaks are often the earliest clues to real-world usability. Let's start with the most intriguing device on the list, Samsung's first smart glasses. According to the leaked battery information, the Galaxy Glasses carry the model identifier EBO200 and are expected to ship with a 245 mAh battery. The battery is reportedly listed under part number EBB0200K on paper. 245 mAh might look small compared to phones and tablets, but for smart glasses, battery design is a completely different gameware size. Heat, weight distribution, and comfort are just as important as raw capacity. The real story here is that Samsung appears to be building a lightweight, wearable-first device rather than a bulky headset-style product. The leak also indicates Samsung is preparing more than one style option. The Galaxy Glasses are said to include a sunglasses variant, which strongly suggests Samsung is aiming for something that can be worn naturally in everyday life, indoors and outdoors, rather than a device that looks overly That direction aligns with what the smart glasses market has been moving toward: fashion-friendly design, discrete controls, and AI-driven features that feel useful without being intrusive. The Galaxy Glasses are expected to come packed with the essentials for an AR/AI wearable. A Samsung executive has already revealed that the glasses will include an eye-level camera, and earlier reports suggest the camera could use a 12MP sensor. An eye-level camera opens the door to practical features like visual search, hands-free capture, context-aware, AI assistance, and real-time translation or recognition tools, especially when paired with on-device and cloud-based AI beyond the camera. The Galaxy Glasses are also expected to include microphones and speakers, which is critical for voice commands, calls, and AI interaction. The leak also mentions a touch-sensitive control area, likely for gestures such as swiping, tapping, and holding, that are becoming standard in smart eyewear because they reduce reliance on voice in public settings. Samsung also appears to be planning multiple color options or style variations for the Galaxy Glasses. That's not just a cosmetic decision. Smart glasses have to win on comfort and identity, not just specifications. And Samsung has already confirmed partnerships with Gentle Monster and Warby Parker, 2 major fashion eyewear brands. That partnership strongly suggests at least some Galaxy Glasses designs could be co-developed or inspired by those brands, helping Samsung compete in a category where style can decide whether a product becomes mainstream. On the software side, the Galaxy Glasses are expected to run Android XR, and they will reportedly integrate Gemini for AI tasks. That combination is a major signal that Samsung's first smart glasses will be positioned as an AI-first wearable designed to deliver hands-free assistance, smart context awareness, and everyday productivity features rather than focusing purely on futuristic AR visuals. With Android XR as the platform, Samsung could also gain access to a broader ecosystem of XR-optimized apps and services over time, potentially making these glasses more capable through updates rather than relying only on launch day features. Now, let's shift to the Galaxy Watch 9, which is shaping up to be a refinement-focused upgrade with a battery bump PAT, leased on the larger model, the Galaxy Watch 9. Carrying model number SML355, is expected to launch in 2 sizes, 40mm and 44mm. The larger 44mm version is reportedly equipped with a 435 mAh battery. Listed under part number EBBL355BAY, importantly, this number is described as the rated capacity, which typically means the marketed or typical capacity that appears in official Samsung specs could be slightly higher. That's the usual pattern with consumer tech. Rated capacity reflects minimum guaranteed output, while typical capacity is the number used in marketing and spec sheets. If this 435 mAh rated capacity is accurate. It would make the Galaxy Watch 9 44mm. Battery larger than the one used in the 44mm Galaxy Watch 8. That matters because battery life remains one of the biggest deciding factors for smart buyers, especially users who want always-on display, continuous health tracking, GPS workouts, sleep tracking, and LTE connectivity without charging anxiety. The chipset situation is also getting interesting. Samsung recently confirmed that its next smartwatch platform will use the Snapdragon Wear Elite chip, though leaks and expectations suggest that premium chip may debut first in the Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, if that happens. The standard Galaxy Watch 9 could continue using the W1000 processor or possibly a slightly improved variant depending on Samsung's launch strategy and supply chain plans. That would create a familiar split in Samsung's wearable lineup. Ultra models getting the newest platform first, while the standard watch models focus on efficiency, stability, and balanced upgrades. Even if the Watch 9 doesn't jump to Snapdragon Wear Elite immediately, a bigger battery paired with refined software could still translate to better real-world endurance, especially if Samsung optimizes background activity, health sensors, and display power usage as expected. The Galaxy Watch 9 will likely be offered in Wi-Fi only and Wi-Fi Plus cellular LTE variants. That's important for shoppers because LTE models typically consume more power when used independently for calls, messages, and streaming, so any battery increase on the 44mm model could be especially welcome for users who plan to go phone-free more often. Samsung's upcoming launch window is starting to look packed and strategically diverse: a next-gen premium tablet, a mainstream smartwatch upgrade, and a brand-new product category with AI-powered smart glasses. If the Galaxy glasses really do launch soon with Android XR and Gemini integration, and Samsung backs it with strong design partnerships like Gentle Monster and Warby Parker, the company could be positioning itself to make a serious push into the AI wearables era. And if the Galaxy Watch 9 brings even modest battery improvements on top of a stable platform, it could quietly become one of the most practical upgrades for everyday users who prioritize battery life as much as features.